Okay, good evening, everyone. I've gotten a lot of emails today about entering conduct and effort grades, so I'm going to go in and show you real quickly. I'm going to use Claudia's account, and you just want to sign into your grade book. I need to get her password real quick. Sign into Power Teacher, sorry, and then upload. Sorry, my internet is slow because 1,000 people in my house are online right now. So I'm not going to say this password. I'm going to go into the grade book. I'm going to use this secondary launch right now because ours isn't working so great. Launch this. Yes, I want to keep this. I want to open this. And again, remember this secondary launch, or it says, or use the old launch. It runs off of Java, so we shouldn't have any of those the issues that we were faced with. I want to run this. Should take me 2 seconds. So entering a conduct and effort grade has to be done for each one conduct and one effort grade. You have to identify just the one standard, and you need it for every grade. So if you teach multiple subjects, you'll need conduct and effort for every subject. And if you teach just one subject but multiple sections, you'll need one for each section. Gets a little tricky for new teachers. First and second grade does not follow this system. I will send a separate screencast of how to enter conduct and effort grades for first and second grades. But as soon as this loads, because it's taking forever, this is first grade, this is second grade, let me get into third grade. So I'm in Claudia's grade book for third grade, and I'm going to go to assignments, and I'm going to create an assignment. I'm going to show you real quickly first that we're in standards. So I'm going to create this as an effort standard, meaning an effort grade. I'm going to go to assignment, and because it's effort, I'm going to call this class participation. And my category is going to be, we're going to call it, project, because I do have to identify a project. I'm just going to weight this as 5 points, and I'm going to go back and set this for sometime mid-October, just to give a baseline. When I come over to the score type, I'm going to keep as points, as points, and I'm going to come over to here, and I'm going to weight this, change this to weighted 0. Because this allows for it not to affect the academic grade, because this is a behavior category. So then I click save, the weight is 0, my class participation shows up here in my assignments. When I go to my score sheet, I can enter out of 5 points total. You can see it's weighted 0. I would enter and identify that class participation or the effort. Now if I wanted to go back into assignments and create another assignment, and this one is for conduct, I would say in conduct, I'm just making this up real quickly, class use of respect for self and others. So this would be keeping your hands to yourself, raising your hand, not interrupting the teacher or other students. Just a way to sort of categorize the conduct. So I want to head back over here, switch this to project, give this 5 points. I'm going to go back in again in the middle of the month, just to give me a baseline. I'm going to change this to 0, change the weight to 0. Again, this is the conduct and effort are behavior classifications. So it can't weight, I can't have a weight value for a behavioral classification in with academic standards. Those academic values are weighted 1. So I need to go here into standards, and now this is going to be my conduct grade. So I'm going to save it. Should populate right underneath of my conduct. So this will be my effort, this will be my conduct. When I head into score sheet, I'll see the difference between those two here. So that's how you enter conduct and effort. Again, you have the most important part about entering a conduct and effort grade is changing this weight to 0. Don't panic if you haven't done it. I have to go over every single grade for all of you. It's no big deal. I'm going to make sure that all the conduct and efforts are weighted 0, and we can move on from there. With the younger kids, this is first and second grade, it is a little bit different. You have to be in your score sheet, and this is where we get very, unfortunately, subjective, and this is only for first and second grades. When you're in your score sheet, this is first grade, yes, so I'm in my score sheet, I'm going to go to final grades. And you'll notice conduct and effort are here in the final grades. What I'm going to do here is right-click over the box, I'll find the grade scores, and I will enter O for outstanding, S for good, S for satisfactory, I for improvement needed, and U for unsatisfactory. So did you notice how those the value scores are located on there too? So it says a value of 93. The cutoff is 93. So this is outstanding, like a 93 to 100. This is good, an 85 to an 87. And actually, this point value is a little larger. So these are these are our standard scores for conduct and effort. These are the values that they use, and this you have to just enter manually. So it is very subjective and will be changing for T2 on Friday. After we finish everything, I'm going to share with you how we have to implement this beginning in T2. We have had a very subjective approach to this, and we need to make this, we've come up with an objective means of applying our conduct and effort grades that will not begin until the beginning of T2, and I'll share that with you on Friday. So I hope that gave you a quick understanding. There are 2 different ways to do it right now. Starting in T2, it will change again, but it'll be more systematic, and it'll be easier to rely on and go back and support your understanding and support your findings. So I hope that was helpful for entering conduct and effort grades, and hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you in the morning.